California Veggie Gardener. As you can see, I planted this a few weeks ago. The stuff is growing pretty well, but we have a lot of weeds mixed in. I usually wait till the plants are big enough so I'm not weeding out the small plants or the weeds. Just let the weeds grow with the plants for a while. I mean, we're stuck with them unless you have some weed-free soil or a different method of growing with mulch and soil coverage. Which I'll do once these plants are a little bigger. I'll cover up the soil so they don't start, so the weeds don't keep growing. So let's just do some weeding here and see what it looks like after we get the weeds out. As you can see, this is one of the most time-consuming parts about gardening. So it's best if you want to do your own organic type gardening, if you lay over a layer of plastic mulch or landscaping fabric or even some type of mulch like wood chips, grass, or straw, which would keep down the weeds a lot better. It saves you a lot of time. Like in previous videos where I showed you planting in landscaping fabric, which will save you a lot of time in the long run, which may take a little longer at the beginning, but just look at this. I'm sure it takes a long time to do some weeding. Right, Callie?
Right.
Right. If you don't weed soon enough, what happens is the weeds compete with your plants for light, and your own plants will actually grow abnormally, really tall and skinny, which is not what you want. You'd rather want a broad-based plant that is not going to tip over when you water or in the wind. So it's good to pull the weeds before the plants get too high and thin them out before the weeds get too high as well. So you can see the area that we've weeded now and the area that's not weeded still back there. Takes a little bit of time, but well worth the effort. You usually have to weed a bit more at the beginning. Then once the plants get bigger, they'll keep the weeds down themselves. But like I said, try using a mulch or fabric or something to keep the weeds down. It'll reduce your work in the garden a lot. So I've spread the plants out about where I want them. Now the key is you need a sharp knife, say like a razor blade, so that you can cut a hole in the fabric and plant the plant. So extend your razor blade, take the plant off where the plant was. You just want to cut an X so you can get into the dirt and plant that plant. It doesn't matter if a little dirt's on top, no big deal. So we'll just cut a bunch of X's here, and then we'll get to planting the plants. Keep those X's about twice the size of the pot. So then you'll be able to dig out some dirt and set plants inside there.